In the last video we discussed about the operations on real numbers. So in that few examples we studied how to solve. Now further, by using identity, how to solve the examples that we will discuss. So for that purpose we will go on the examples only. Example. So for example, root 3 plus 2 root 5 whole square. So this has to solve. So here it is based on identity. What is the identity? Root a plus root b whole square. So what will get? A plus b plus 2 root ab. This identity in the last video we discussed. So by using this identity we have to solve this. So what is root 3 whole square plus 2 root 5 whole square plus 2 into root 3 into 2 root 5. Okay students, we put the value in the identity. Now root 3 square. Root 3 square means 3 plus 2 square 4. Root 5 square 5 plus 2 into 2 4. Root 3 into root 5 root 50. So what will get? 3 plus 20 plus 4 root 3. So what is the answer? 23 plus 4 root 50. This one is rational number and this is irrational number. So rational and irrational number we cannot add. So whatever we got, this is the answer. Okay student. Now next, root 2 minus 3 root 3 whole square. How to solve this? Now here plus identity was there. Now here minus identity is there. Means a minus b whole square. Simple identity is simple. Only there irrational number we put. So what will get? Root a minus root b whole square. So what is a plus b minus 2 root ab. So see now here root 2 whole square plus 3 root 3 whole square minus 2 into root 2 into 3 root 3. Same way root 2 square means what is? 2 plus 3 square 9 into root 3 square 3 minus 2 into 3 6 root 2 into root 3 root 6. So what will get? 9 3s are 27. 27 plus 2 29 minus 6 root 6. So it is the answer. Hope you understand student how to use the identity. Now third, root 3 plus 5 root 7 into root 3 minus 5 root 7. See student here, a plus b, a minus b. What is? A plus b into a minus b. So what will get? A square minus b square. So here according to this identity what will get? Root 3 whole square minus 5 root 7 whole square. So root 3 square means 3 minus 5 square 25 into root 7 square 7. So 3 minus 25 7s are. What will get? 175. So what is the answer? Minus 170. Understood, student, how to solve? Now fourth example. Root 2 plus root 3 into root 4 minus root 5 minus root 7. So root A plus root B into root C plus root D. This identity we studied. Root AC plus root AD plus root BC plus root BD. This identity we studied. It is the distributive property, so that we have to use here. See, so what we will get? First number, multiply the second bracket, root 5 minus root 7. Then plus root 3, multiply the second bracket, root 5 minus root 7. Now use the distributive property, multiply with this number to each and every term of the bracket. So what will get? Root 10 minus root 14 plus root 15 minus root 20. Hope you understand how to solve. So in this way we have to solve the examples. In this way has to do the multiplication, addition, subtraction and division of real numbers. Hope you understand, student, this. Now we will go on the next example. Now this example, how to solve? So now first here has to simplify this, means has to find the factors. 5, 2 into 2 into 2, factors of 8, plus 2 into factors of 32, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, check it, minus 2 root. Now has to make the group this. So one number has to take out. What is left here? Root 2. Then plus 2 into 1, 2. So 2 into 2, root 2 minus 2 root 2. Now here what we get? 10 root 2 plus 8 root 2 minus 2 root 2. So now here root 2, root 2, root 2 is there. Means all these are the like terms. So what has to do? 10 plus 8 minus 2 root 2. So what will get the answer? 10 plus 8, 18. 18 minus 2, 16 root 2. So 16 root 2 is the answer of this. Understood, student? Now we will go on the sixth example. So in the sixth example, again it is based on identity a square minus b square. So a square minus b square. So what is a square minus b square? A plus b into a minus b. This identity you can use or simplify it separately. A plus b whole square, a minus b whole square. Out of two, any one identity you can use here. So we will go separately, we will simplify it. So what is this here? Root 5 whole square plus 2 root 2 whole square plus 2 into root 5 into 2 root 2. A square plus b square plus 2ab. Understood, student? Minus. Whenever minus sign it will come. So next term we have to write in the bracket only. So what is root 5 whole square plus root 8 whole square minus 2 into root 5 into root 8. Now as to simplify, root 5 square means 5 plus 4 into 2 plus 4 into root 10, then minus 5 plus 8 minus 2 root 40. Now what will get? 5 plus 8, 13 plus 4 root 10 minus, so what will get? 13 minus 13, minus into minus plus 2 root 40. 40 means what? 4 into 10. So now what will get? 13 minus 13, 0. So 4 root 10 plus 2 into, what is the square root of 4? 2 root 10. So 4 root 10 plus 4 root 10. So what will get? 8 root 10. Understood, student? Stepwise has to go. Stepwise has to solve. You will get the answer. Use the identity properly. Hope you understand, student, how to solve. So any doubt here? So one example again I will take here. Root 2 into root 6 minus root 8 plus root 3 root 27 minus root 6. See, student, this. So here fourth example we solved. Same way it is there, distributive property. Whatever number is outside of the bracket, with that number multiply each and every term of the bracket. Here. So what will get? Root 2 into root 6 minus root 2 into root 8 plus root 3 into root 27 minus root 3 into root 6. Hope you understand, student, this. Now root 12 minus root 16 plus root 81 minus root 80. Now as to simplify, so what are the factors of 12? 4 into 3 minus square root of 16, 4 plus square root of 81, 9 minus, here what will get? 9 into 2. So what is the answer? 2 root 3, square root of 4 is 2. So root 3. Now here plus minus 4 plus 9. So what will get? 5. Minus square root of 9, 3 root 3. So what is the final answer? 5 plus 2 root 3 minus 3 root 4. Understood, student, how to solve? So in this way we have to do the operations on real numbers. Hope you understand, student, how to do the addition, multiplication, subtraction and division. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. So we will go on the next topic. Now next factor, next part, we will start rationalization. Rationalization. So what is the meaning of rationalization? So rationalization means the process of converting irrational number two irrational number to rational number by multiplying its rationalizing factor is called rationalization. What is the meaning of rationalization? The process of converting irrational number to rational number by multiplying its rationalizing factor is called rationalization. So what is the meaning of rationalizing factor? Rationalizing factor. The product of the numbers, product of the two irrational numbers the product of the two irrational number is the rational number. Then each irrational number is called rationalizing factor of each other. So what is the meaning of rationalizing factor? The product of the two irrational number is rational number. Means when we will do the product, so their product it will get rational number. Then each irrational number is called the rationalizing factor. So how it is there? So for example, so whatever monomial is there, monomial means single term, binomial means two terms. So according to that it will come. So if monomial is there, for example, root 2, so rationalizing factor is root 2. Same number will get. What is? If single term is there, single number is there, irrational number is there. So rationalizing factor is the same number. If two numbers are there, root 2 minus root 3, two terms are there. So rationalizing factor is the terms are itself, same numbers are there, root 2, root 3, but difference what is there, here minus is there, so here what will get, plus it will come. So these are the rationalizing factors. If minus here plus is there, so rationalizing factor what will get, minus will get. Understood student, what is the meaning of rationalizing factor? So by using this we are rationalizing the denominator. So in that we will study some examples how to rationalize. So rationalization of denominator. Rationalization of denominator. So in that rationalization, number 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2. So denominator should not be So here, while rationalizing, so most important thing, denominator should not be irrational number. Rationalization meaning is what? So denominator should be rational number. So what has to do? Here denominator is irrational number. So multiply numerator and denominator by. Now here single term is there, means the same number. So what we get? 1 by root 2 into root 2 by root 2. Multiply numerator and denominator by root 2. So what will get? Root 2 by root 2 into root 2. What will get? So this is the rationalization for single term. Now second, 1 by root 2 minus root 3. Rationalize the denominator. Now here two terms are there. So how to rationalize? So here multiply numerator and denominator by rationalizing factor. What is the rationalizing factor of denominator? Here negative is there. So what will get? Root 2 plus root 3. Here negative is there. So what will come in the rationalizing factor? Plus sign. So 1 by root 2 minus root 3 into root 2 plus root 3 by root 2 plus root 3. Numerator and denominator both multiply with the rationalizing factor. So what it is? What will get? Root 2 plus root 3. Now a minus b into a minus b into a plus b. So what will get? Root a square minus b square. Root 2 square minus root 3 square. So what is? Root 2 plus root 3 by 2 minus 3. Means what will get? Minus 1. Root 2 plus root 3 equals to minus root 2 minus root 3. Understood how to solve? Hope you understand how to rationalize this. So simple examples I took today, how to do the rationalization. So like these simple examples, they will not ask in the exam. Based on this rationalization, big questions they will ask, and it is very important for the exam point of view. So if base is clear, then easily we can do the big questions. Understood, students? Hope you understand this. So on this, whatever questions are given in the exercise, that exercise questions you have to solve. So homework for this, homework is exercise 1.5. Homework. Exercise 1.5. You have to solve this, and having any doubt you can ask. I will clear your doubts. Okay, students? Thank you and have a